Hello everyone and welcome back to our backyard garden. Wow, we have a beautiful afternoon today. Beautiful sunny sky. I think 80 plus degree. Oh, hi son. Do you want to help me harvest some of this?
Sure.
So my son can help me pick some of the cucumber. Oh, I think some of them might be overgrown, over mature. Right? Can you pick this one? Look at this, a big one right there. My son can help me get the cucumber right there. Go in. No, don't cut the stem now. Yeah, go in where the fruit's at. You know where? Hold the fruit. Hold the fruit. Let me show you. No, you're cutting it. Okay, grab the fruit. All right, I got it. Here's one. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at that. This is Persian cucumber. Here's another one right here. So that's the one. Here's another one on this side. Look, right there. See, you can cut this. Can you cut the stem off? Right there. Go in. Be careful. There's. Go in. No. Here. Let me see.
Yeah, the things are spiky.
Yeah, this spike. This cucumber does have a little bit of prickly stuff. So you gotta be a little careful. All right, so we got two. I think there's one smaller one over here on this side we can pick, can we? We got two so far. Beautiful, isn't it? All right, so let's see. Here's another one. I think this one we can pick. This one. Can you cut this one up? This one's a little smaller, but I think it's okay to pick. All right, go ahead, cut off the stem right there. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we have three. Do we have any on the other side? All right, let me show you guys some of the stuff that how's the garden been doing. As you know, I've been away for about a few days, about a week, and my garden seems to grow pretty rigorously now. Look at this, the cucumber is climbing up this trellis here. And also our grapes. Our grapes are turning colors. Look at the fruits are turning slightly purplish. This variety of grapes are, I think, black grapes. So they are turning. They're a little bit small. I think they're about the size of a little bit bigger than a dime, maybe close to a nickel in terms of diameter. But look at that, but it's just beautiful. Now I didn't trim off any of the fruit because some of the clumps are quite big, right? So if you do trim them off, you help the plants put more energy into the fruits. And of course, we have a lot of tomatoes, right? So we have regular red cherry tomatoes, producing a lot of fruit so far. And this is a yellow pear. The yellow pear, you can see the leaves are slightly different. The yellow pear, the leaves are just like that, like a one petal, big old gigantic leaves compared to the red tomatoes, cherry tomato. It's just normal looking, but they're quite big. Both of these plants are growing quite big. The yellow pear doesn't seem to grow as dense as the red cherry. So like I say, I haven't been out here for a few days, so I need to prune off a lot of this sucker here. You can see here, you see there's a lot of stuff I need to prune off. Right here too, look at this. So they're overgrown, they're definitely overgrown. Look right here. Look at this right here. So we need to remove all that. Can you come here? Can you help me remove this? This one? This one? Yeah, be careful, okay? No, not the leaves. The sucker right here, this one. Right there. Okay, I'll break them off. All right, this one too. Cut off this one. Yeah, careful, don't cut into the plant. Yeah, right there. That's fine. All right, that's a big one, huh? And this one, you can see this flower, this fruit, and then the plant keep growing. Why don't we trim it off right here? Yeah, going, yeah, good job. All right, here another one. Can you trim this off? So here's another sucker. This one. Okay, trim off this one for this.
Which one?
Yeah, I'm cutting. Yep. All right, good job. All right, so pruning tomatoes and any other kind of fruit-bearing plants is really helpful. Because you want them to preserve the energy to produce good quality fruits instead of growing foliage or branches. Sometimes you do need the branch. You do need more side shoots so you can produce more fruit. But I think when you go in the garden, it's better with quality than quantity. That's just my thought. Okay, so we try and remove a lot of this, and they grow really fast. A few days they can grow, literally a few feet. Here's one more. So this one, this cherry is growing really wild. As you can see here, let me show you a different angle here. Okay, so look at the clumps of fruit, and then they can continue to grow the branch, and then even flowers continue. You don't want that. So can you come here and remove this? Cut this off. Yeah, right there. All right. So to help the plant put more energy into fruit, we have to remove a lot of side shoots. Oh, be careful. Okay, so we'll come back to that. Let's go this way. Oh, can you help me pick up this fruit? Don't let it sit in the sun. Yeah, thank you. And look at the metalbox spinach. We can actually pick them up, harvest them like that. They're about 6 inches tall now. They are vine, but once they grow this length, you can actually cut off the top and use them right away, and it's really delicious. Okay, I think my relatives here actually helped me water some of this plant because the temperatures are rising this week. So in June, we call it the June bloom. We have below average temperature this year in June. It's really bizarre. So it should be hot, and last week was, I think, the first day of summer, but the weather's still kind of cool compared to, relatively speaking, during this season by mid-June or late June it should be 80 plus degree, but we have in mid 70 degrees, which is cool for this time of the year. But today I think we do have a lot of sunshine today. The morning was kind of cloudy, not too hot, but we definitely have some good sunlight today, so that's good. So all this bitter melon here is, once the heat kicks in, they'll grow like crazy. As you can see, they're already taking up pretty much the trellis on this side too. Once they take off, they're really prolific in terms of vine. They're definitely one of the best climber in terms of vine plant, and they have this very strong tendrils here to grab onto anything. They're really tough plant. Okay, so let me show you the other stuff. So cucumbers producing a lot of fruits and flowers. You can see here, tiny little cucumber here. All right, our raspberry, I think, is finally taking roots. And I see, look like it's producing some flower here, but it's not doing so good as I expected. Raspberry and most of the berries do like acidic soil, and here we have a lot of sandy soil, so it's not very acidic, more alkaline than acidic. But you got to work with whatever you have, right? The herbs do tend to do pretty well here, that's from my experience. All the herbs, they love the sandy soil. They grow just crazy. Look at all the herbs, like chlorella, and the fennel is like over 6 feet tall on top now. this one just grow massively. All right, and we have some more cucumber here, right? Do we have any food here? So this side we don't get much sunlight. That's why the cucumber they don't do so well here. And as you can see, the leaves are not, doing so well. It's dry because here is very dry. The soil is very, very bad. It's just sand, and that's all you would have. So all this stuff on top you see here are compost and a little bit of wood chips, bark, stuff like that help to retain the moisture in the soil. But even that, it doesn't really do much after a few days. As you can see, look at how dry this is. It's just barely sand, and if I dig deeper, I can feel some moisture. So this one is another, I think cherry tomato, I think. My relative gave me. It's about 14 inches now, so it's doing quite well. It looks like it's growing pretty nicely. Maybe I'll use this trellis here, allow it to grow. And this one last week, I planted this basil, beautiful basil, just beautiful, lovely. All right, the strawberry has produced a lot of fruit so far, so they're kind of taking a pause, and maybe they'll produce it again within a couple weeks. Okay, so this one doesn't seem to do much. They're all flowers, right, son? The cucumber are all flowers, but they don't seem to produce anything here because the soil is so bad, so dry, almost like desert-like. All right, so that's it for a little update for our garden. What about this chili plant? Did we do anything to this chili plant? So far, it has not produced anything yet because maybe the weather is still kind of cool, so it doesn't want to produce much. But eventually it'll produce. So definitely from this angle, it looked like my garden is taking shape. We didn't grow much this season because we just didn't have much. We didn't have much time to do much. But it's taking shape. We try to use whatever we have in the backyard to go whatever we can. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you back soon. Bye for now.